safety, Haley Brunson.
It's 2 away here in this top of the first inning. Hawkeyes and the Nittany Lions of Penn State. Penn State with that 20-21 record. 6-7 in Big Ten play. They're 11th place. Hawkeyes 8th place. 7-6 Big Ten mark. 25-16 record overall. 42nd game here. Both these teams tonight. Quickly 2 out. A pop out and foul play to the third baseman Jackson. And Jackson a ground out. Off the bat of Matty Gordon's, Haley Brunson stands in. 1-1 the count to Brunson. The right fielder, he's senior, has 49 hits. Second on the team in that category with 38 runs driven in. That's second in that column as well. Ball 2 there. 2-1 the count. Here to Haley Brunson. Defensively for head coach Carl Golan. And the Hawkeyes, Mattiello, Bennett, and Simon left to right. Jackson, Berry, Young, and Trenton around the horn. Rivera the catcher, and Adams inside the circle. There's ball 2. 2-1 the count. Jalen Adams, the junior, 2.19 ERA. 18-5 record, or 23rd start here against the Nittany Lions. 144 innings thrown. There's a ball out of the zone for ball 4, and Brunson takes the 2 out base on balls. That brings up the fourth batter, Natalie Lido.
Fielder number 4, Natalie Lido.
Lido, a freshman from Monroe, Connecticut. 2 outs, 1 on. Here in the top of the first inning. First of 3 games this weekend. And into next week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There's a ball out. There's a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Lido. Megan Ricks waits in the on-deck circle, the Nittany Lion first baseman. Foul back, lead high at home plate, and Adams is ahead here, 0-2. Jalen has struck out 104. Those 144 innings thrown. Opponents are hitting 217 against her. Lido, cleanup hitter, a freshman, 28 runs driven in. She's got 7 home runs. Team that's knocked in 64, past that record for most home runs in a season by a Penn State group back on April 5th against Rutgers. 8 RBIs away and 15 RBIs away and 8 runs scored away from setting records. A little bouncer, Adams gets out of the circle, a little flip toss to Trenton in the 1-3 for out. Number 3 takes us to the bottom of the first inning, no score from Pearl Field. This Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Fans, please be alert for foul balls that may leave the field.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Proud partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Back in, bottom of the first underway. Jenny Young standing in, taking 2 balls and now a strike. 2-1 the count to Jenny Young. Hawkeye leadoff girl, second baseman, the sophomore. Sprays this one left side. Left fielder getting over to the line. Lido puts it away. The F7 for out number 1 off the bat of Jenny Young. Being a .376 hitter with 22 runs batted in, second on the team. Oh, Echo Mattiello stands in. The start at left field here. His first game of the series against the Nittany Lions. Strike call to Mattiello. Facing Maddie Volpe, one of the seniors for Penn State. 5'7". Right-handed pitcher from Lansdale, Pennsylvania, one of the 4 Pennsylvania natives on the roster for Penn State. Went to North Penn High School in Lansdale. A transfer from Coastal Carolina. 1-1 the count. Here to Mattiello. Takes the ball upstairs, neck high for ball 2. 2-1 the count to Echo. 5'7" junior from Mesa, Arizona. Red Mountain High School. Echo batting .353, 11 runs, 12 hits, 6 runs knocked in. Takes a ball, 3-1. Volpe at 4.26 ERA, 7-11 record. It's their 22nd start, 97 innings thrown. She's given up 95 hits, 78 runs, 59 earned runs, 76 walks. Make that 77 as Mattiello draws a 1-out base on balls. Volpe has struck out 62. Opponents are hitting .257 against her. 1-out base on balls. We had a 2-out walk given up by Adams to Brunson, and then Lido grounded out in the top of the first. So no runs, no hits, no errors, a run left on for Penn State. First half of this first inning for them. Desiree Rivera stands in. Rivera, the Hawkeye catcher, the junior. .294 batter, 32 hits, 17 runs. Pokes this one into center field, but waiting for it to come down is Nelson, the center fielder. The F8. Round number 2. Runner on first, 2 away. Brings up Tori Bennett now. Right-handed hitting junior. .216 average, 20 runs knocked in, 24 hits for Tori. 5'7" junior from Fort Dodge, one of the 7 natives on the roster that hail from Iowa. There's a strike on the outside corner. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning with a runner on first base. No score yet from Pearl Field. First of 3 games in this series. There's a ball taken outside. We're even 1 ball, 1 strike. And tomorrow morning we'll have a 11 a.m. start time instead of 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So 11 a.m. tomorrow and 4 o'clock slated on Monday as of right now. If Mother Nature doesn't impact the schedule. Ball 2 there. 2-1 the count. This is a grounder left side. Third baseman Gordon has it up and over. High throw, but Ricks, no problem for her. The 5-3 ground out for out number 3. Takes us to the second inning. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Left on base.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview Banquet Room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Quick first inning from Pearl Field. Took about 11 minutes. We're into the second inning now. Megan Ricks will lead things off. 5, 6, 7. Ricks, Barbuminente, and Seidel for Penn State. There's a strike on the count from Jalen Adams. Megan Ricks, one of the seniors on this roster for head coach Clarissa Crowell. 5th season at the helm for Penn State softball. Ball missing up and out for ball one to the left-handed batter, Megan Ricks. 348 batter, 36 runs, 40 hits. She's knocked in 25. Adriana Baguetta, fair name for diehard softball fans, former assistant for the Hawkeyes. There's a ball scorched into center field over the head of Bennett, chasing it down, picking up on the warning track, but not before. Getting into second, a stand-up leadoff double by Megan Ricks, our first hit of the ball game for either team. It's the double to center for Ricks.
Batting 6, second base number 1, Michaela Barbuminente.
Barbuminente now standing in with the runner on second. Nobody out here in this top of the second inning. It's a double. There's a bunt right out in front of the plate. Jackson gets handle on the ball and fires to first with Young covering. Sacrifice bunt there. The 5-4 on the put out for out number 1. Ricks moves to third, so Barbuminente gets her job done. Madison Seidel will stand in now. Ricks on third after her 8th double of the season. Runner on third, 1 away. Right-handed batter takes a pitch for a strike on the outside corner. Madison Seidel, the catcher for the Nittany Lions. A junior. 9 runs, 19 hits, 13 runs batted in. Here's a sharp grounder right side. It's going to get the run in. Young, only play she had was the first to get the out. 4-3 ground out. And the Nittany Lions manufacture a run. The RBI sacrifice ground out by Seidel. Scores Ricks for the first run of the ball game. The Nittany Lions lead 1-0. 283rd run of the year scored. They need 7 runs to set a program record now. And 14 more RBIs for that record. 1-0. There's a little popper right side. Out of play. Top row of the bleachers, I should say. Strike 1, we're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. So we've had a double to center. Sacrifice bunt out and a ground out so far in the top of the second. 1-0 Penn State to lead. There's a strike called. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. Ball's lifted out of play right side. Counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 on the way from Adams. Hit into center field. Coming on is Bennett. She'll get there. Makes the catch. BF8 for out number 3. Penn State gets their first run of the game. We go to the bottom of the second. Hawkeyes softball from Learfield.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
So much to see, so many places to experience, and nobody helps you get there like Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited. Come to our travel showcase March 13th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids. Get in on exclusive show deals, meet our travel partners, discover unique travel opportunities, and enjoy complimentary food and drinks. Just visit duagency.com or call 319-393-1359 to register. The world is yours to explore at DU Travel Showcase on March 13th.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Bottom of the second inning. Barry will start it off. 5-6-7. Barry, Trentner, Ramos for the Hawks. Trail 1-0. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on in that second inning. A double by Ricks. RBI ground out by Seidel for Penn State to get on the board first. They lead 1-0 here on the top of the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 the count. Sujin Berry from Matty Volpe. Off-speed pitch. Got in there for a strike on the outside corner. And we're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to Sujin Berry. Left-handed batter climbs back in. Hawkeye sophomore from Pittsburgh, California. Skies this one left side. The shortstop battling the slight breeze. Came back and made the catch after going to her left. Looked like she was a little confused for a second. Walters able to regroup. Kaylee Walters, the sophomore, made the catch. The P6 pop out to the shortstop for out number 1. Talia Trenton now stands in. 6th batter in this lineup. Hawkeye first baseman. Takes the ball out of the zone for ball 1. 1-0 the count here to Trenton. The freshman from Gardnerville, Nevada. Stands back in. Tall right-handed batter. Takes a strike in the outside corner. We're even. 1-1. 5'11 freshman at the Douglas High School in Nevada. Trenton, a 208 batter. 8 runs, 15 hits, 4 doubles, 1 triple. She's had 1 long ball, 19 runs batted in. On the year, ball 2 there. 2-1 the count to Trenton. Bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Nittany Lions the lead. There's a pitch up and out for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here to Trenton. Volpe has retired 3 in a row after walking Mattiello, the second batter she faced in the bottom of the first. There's ball 4 out. Second free pass taken. Brings up Alyssa Ramos now.
Batting 7th, number 35.
Designated player.
Alyssa Ramos.
5'5 freshman from Whittier, California. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's a ball low and in off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Ramos. Alyssa hitting .255. 15 runs, 25 hits, 16 runs batted in. Makes a strike there, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Here at the bottom of inning number 2. 1-0 Penn State. Lions have 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Hawks have zeros on their line so far. Trying to change that here. There's a ball up and out for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to Alyssa Ramos. 3rd batter in this last of the second inning. Little popper right side, foul ground. Catcher getting to it. We're back towards home plate. Seidel makes the catch, the pop out. For out number 2, 2 away, and a runner on first brings up Devin Simon. 5'5" sophomore, the Cascade native. One of 7 on the roster from the state of Iowa. Devin takes the ball up and out for ball 1. 1-0 the count. 4th batter here in this bottom of the 2nd inning. There's ball 2. 2-0 the count. Sun has tried to come out a little bit. Hasn't been too successful. Cloudy, not too bad of a afternoon, early evening Saturday here from Iowa City as Simon takes ball 3. 3-0 the count. There's a strike in there for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Stretton is the runner on first base. 2 away. Volpe gets back on in the circle on the rubber. A little popper right side. It's going to be out of play. The second row of the bleachers down in front of the press box. For strike 2, we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Devin Simon. Right-handed batter Simon back in. The 3-2 upstairs. Nose high for ball 4. Good eye by Devin. And runners will be on first and second with 2 away. 3rd free pass given up by Volpe. 2nd this inning. He's trying to make her pay for it here with Avery Jackson. Ready to stand in.
Base number 28, Avery Jackson.
5th batter here in the bottom of the 2nd. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Right-handed batter Jackson takes a ball up and out for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Now time is called, and Seidel will head out to have a word with their pitcher Volpe. Runners on first and second, 2 away here in this bottom of the 2nd inning. And State leading 1-0. Hawkeyes run rule record this year is 6-8. They've had record of 7-6 in shutouts for Penn State. They're 5-3 in shutouts and 11-7 in run rule games. 20-21 overall, the Nittany Lions. Hawkeyes are 25-16 entering this weekend. Ball 2 there, 2-0 the count. Penn State coming off of a non-conference loss to Pittsburgh at home. There's a ball hit deep into center, but getting back there is the center fielder Nelson. She'll put it away, the F8. For out number 3. 2 left on. We go to the 3rd. 1-0 Penn State. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
No hits, no errors. 2 left on.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bump's Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkmine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bump's is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bump's and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkmine Golf Course. Bump's Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Hey Iowa, it's George Kittle, tight end for the San Francisco 49ers and proud former Hawkeye. Life can throw unexpected hits, much like catching a pass over the middle. If you're facing struggles with drug or alcohol use, or even mental health challenges, take a time out and call Your Life Iowa. Just like my teammates are there for me, the Your Life Iowa team is there for you. Get 24/7 free resources or find treatment options at yourlifeiowa.org.
A message from Iowa HHS.
Top of the 3rd inning here already. 1-0 Penn State with the advantage. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for the Nittany Lions. Hawkeyes have no runs, no hits, and no errors. 9-1-2. Walters in the top of the order with Clausewitz and Gordon. Here's a popper into center field. Coming in was Bennett. Now she goes out and makes the catch on the run with her back towards second base. Hawkeye outfield was shaded in for Walters that time. Walters tried to hit it over the outfield defense. And fortunately for the Hawks, she wasn't able to do it. The F8 for out number 1 brings up the top of the order. Brooke Clausewitz. Clausewitz, top hitter on this Nittany Lion offense, a 5'2 sophomore from Johnsburg, Illinois. Right-handed batter. And takes it outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Brooke has a lot of family here, always on this trip. One of the shorter trips, besides Northwestern or University of Illinois, the Illinois native. Good amount of family, and most of them are standing down the first base line off the first row of the bleachers. You can hear them cheering for Brooke right now. She popped out to Jackson in foul territory in the first. 2-0 the count. Skies this one right side. Simon coming in now to her left. She'll make the catch. And the F9 for out number 2. Maddie Gordon will stand in. 1-0 Penn State, top of the third inning.
Number 9, Maddie Gordon for the
Now the
Nittany
sun
Lions.
coming out a little more here from Pearl Field. Adams, just one walk in that first inning. Gave up a hit. There's a little liner. Nice play by Sujin Berry coming on, snagging that one off the ground. 6 for out number 3. Bottom of the third we go. 1-0 Penn State. Back after this from Learfield.
Express Midwest is Iowa's locally owned and operated ground transportation specialists who have served Iowa City for more than 37 years. With a selection of chauffeured black cars, limos, sprinters, and buses, they have solutions for all your transport needs. Check out their website to find a full list of services, rates, and more at expressmidwest.com. That's expressmidwest.com.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could jump your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at ilottery.com/VIP.
Bottom of the third inning is here. Hawkeyes trail 1-0 to Penn State. Top of the order, Jenny Young, Maniello, and Rivera. Hawkeyes without a hit. They've had 3 runners on base, 3 walks given up by Volpe so far. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Ball 1 there, 1-0 the count. Ball up and in for ball 2. It's 2-0 the count here to Jenny Young, who flew out to Lido in left field their first time up in that first inning. The 2-0 from Volpe is a strike in there for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jenny Young, the .376 batter, best average on the team. 34 runs, 47 hits. That's tops on the team. And second on the team with 22 RBIs. There's a hot shot right up the middle. Base hit, first hit of the day for the Hawks. Jenny Young does the honors, gets her 48th hit of the year. Is on base for Echo Maniello. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Penn State. They scored their run in the second inning on 1 hit. There's a bunt that goes foul off the bat, and Maniello trying to get the sacrifice down to advance Young to second. Young was almost there with her speed. Retreats back and gets ready to do it again. After the foul ball on the third base side, as Gordon was right there. Now lays off of that one, a pitch upstairs, helmet high for ball 1. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kadeko Maniello. She walked her first time up, stranded in the first. Lets that one go by. It gets past the catcher to the backstop. And getting into second will be Jenny Young. The wild pitch allows Young to get to second. Mattiello will stand back in with a 2-1 count. Gets a piece of that one, but in the net, in the air. Third base side. 4 strike 2, we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first. This last of the third inning. Pitches outside and low for ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Battle here by Mattiello. And to go up there getting a sacrifice. Now has a chance to get on base. And there's ball 4. Mattiello will get on base. Runners on first and second. Volpe couldn't find the zone for Mattiello to get the bunt down and the sacrifice. Now the Hawks hoping to make Penn State pay for it here. Desiree Rivera. Quick meeting halfway down the third base line with Coach Golan. Talking about the situation here. Nobody out. Now time is called. Seidel will head out to have a word just on the edge of the circle with her pitcher, Volpe. Rivera flew out to center first time in that first inning. Stands in here with runners on first and second. Nobody down. Bottom of the third inning, 1-0. Penn State has the advantage. Here's a bunt right back. Left side, third baseman gets there. And the 5-4 on the force out. Sacrificed by Rivera. She gets the job done. Young will go to third. Mattiello moves up to second. Tori Bennett will stand in.
Center fielder number 1, Tori Bennett.
Tori grounded out to Gordon at third her last time in the first. Right-handed batter Bennett standing in here now. The 1 out, runners on second and third. There's a ball missing the zone outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Fourth batter of the inning, Tori Bennett. Takes another one out of the zone for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Had a hit to center, a walk, a sacrifice bunt out. And Bennett standing back in with a 2-0 pitch on the way outside in the dirt, ball 3. 3-0 the count. Here to Bennett with Sujin Berry waiting in the on-deck circle. Look in by Volpe. Now the 3-0. There's ball 4 outside too far. Another walk given up. Second this inning, the 5th of the ball game by Volpe. Told you 76 walks in 97 innings. And now Penn State, we'll see if they make a change here with 1 out and bases loaded. As Coach Crowell coming out to talk the situation over here. One coach talking to the battery and one coach talking to the infielders. 1 out, the base is full. So looks like no switch here. They'll let Volpe try to pitch through it. Volpe. Most innings thrown, 97. Penn State, unfortunately, losing Bridget Nemeth. Injury earlier in the season. Tried to have one plate appearance, but not able to go. Done for the season, unfortunately. Leading pitcher coming back as a sophomore, all-conference Big Ten player of the year last year. A hitter that would help this tremendous offense as well. Without her services, she'll be back next year. Bridget Nemeth. There's a ball upstairs. A strike, I should say, gets in there for Sujin Berry. He popped out to the shortstop wall. There's his last time in the second. Takes this one upstairs for a ball. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5th batter of the bottom of the third, Sujin Berry. Base is full, 1 away. The 1-1. Outside too far for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Right-handed pitcher. Ball down for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Berry trying to get on any way she can here. Hawkeyes trying to score for the first time this late Saturday afternoon. Grounder right side, first baseman getting the force at home. Nice backhanded play by Ricks. makes the throw going away from the first baseline. Nice job by Ricks, and then a high throw. Seidel corralled that one. So on the force out,
First base number 7.
it's a 3-2 on the put out for out number 2. Barry reaches on the fielder's choice to the first baseman. Bennett moves up to second, Maniello to third. So 2 outs. Base is still full as Barry trades places. He's on first base as Talia Trenton stands in and takes a strike. 0-1 the count to Trenton. 6th batter here in this bottom of the third. Hawks down 1-0. 2 outs here. As Trenton walked her last time and stranded in the second. Takes that one up. Out of the zone for ball 1. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to Talia Trenton. Long look in, not back on the rubber yet. Now Volpe is and ready to go. The 1-1. Swung on and miss. Just below the letters on the inner half for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here Talia Trenton. Volpe and the Nittany Lions trying to get out of it. The 1-2 downstairs. Oh my, got her. On the inside corner for strike 3. Trenton was frozen, and the backwards K for out number 3. Volpe and the Nittany Lions get out of it. Take a look at that replay. Yeah, that was right there. Caught that inside corner just above the knees, says the home plate umpire Chelsea Clark. And the Hawkeyes denied, leaving the bases loaded. To the 4th we go. 1-0 the advantage for Penn State. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Different people have different needs. Delta Dental of Iowa has affordable dental and vision coverage that meets you where you are. Small business on a budget? We have options with no employer costs. Traditional Medicare plans don't cover dental, but we do. And if you can't get benefits at work, you can buy direct from us. Plus, we give back to your community. Visit sharinghealthysmiles.com and choose Delta Dental. For your smile, for your health, for your community.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
We're cruising right along, top of the 4th inning now. Penn State leading 1-0. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for the Nittany Lions. Hawkeyes have no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Hawks denied, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 runners left on. In that bottom of the 3rd, top of the 4th starts off with a left-handed batter, Haley Brunson. Brunson, Lido, and Ricks here, 3-4-5 for Penn State. Left-handed batter, Brunson. There's a ball up and out. For ball 2. 2-1 the count. A 1-0 lead for Penn State. Scored that run in the 2nd inning. And the 2-1 on the way. In there. Inner half below the belt for strike 2. We're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Haley Brunson. She walked and stranded her first time up in the 1st inning against Jalen Adams. The 2-2 off speed, went with it into center field. Bennett coming in, now going back, reaches up and snares it. The F8 for out number 1. Natalie Lido will stand in with 1 away. Top of the 4th inning. It's a right-handed batter. Takes a strike in her half above the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Lido. Grounded out to the pitcher Adams, her first time up. The 0-1 on the way. Ball downstairs. We're even 1-1. Just one hit came in that second inning. Double by Ricks to lead things off. She's in the on-deck circle. The 1-1 from Adams on the way. Off-speed pitch. Stayed down and out for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Lido. 1-0 Nittany Lions. Top of the 4th inning. Game 2 tomorrow morning now because of the impending weather forecast. 11 a.m. start time as of now instead of 2 o'clock original scheduled time. There's a strike in the outside corner. Around the knees, we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 o'clock on Monday afternoon. The 2-2 on the way. There's a bouncer left side. Berry comes in, makes a strong throw, and got her girl. 6-3 ground out for out number 2. He's up Megan Ricks now. Ricks had that double to center and scored on a ground out by Seidel, her first time up in that second inning. 2 away, nobody on. Top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Penn State. Adams set and delivers. There's a strike in there. Thigh high on that inside corner to Megan Ricks. Ricks, the 5th batter here. 348 average coming in, her 8th double in the second inning. Time is called. Adams steps off the rubber, now back on and ready to go. Getting the sign from Rivera. Now the 0-1 pitch on the way. Running look at that one, pulling back at a bunt attempt and taking it high for a ball. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Top of the 4th inning. It's Hawkeye women's Rise celebration here on this Saturday, celebrating all the great things Hawkeye women's athletics. 2-1 the count now. Fourteen women's programs at the University of Iowa. A couple members of the national champion wrestling team throwing out the first pitch. There's a ball inside off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike. With 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Ricks, the 5'8", 5th-year player from Winter Haven, Florida. Transfer from Florida Gulf Coast University, takes a strike, and we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Ricks. The Nittany Lion first baseman. Back in and ready. And the 3-2 on the way. And it's inside, just off the plate. Ball 4. Hawkeye crowd wanted it. But ball 4 it is. 2 out, base on balls.
Number 1, Michaela.
Second free pass issued by Adams. Brings up Barba Ninte here. Kayla had that sacrifice bunt out in the second, her first time. Runner on first, 2 down. Top of the 4th, 1-0. In favor of the Nittany Lions. Pitch is fouled near the plate. Right side of the dish for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Barba Ninte, a sophomore, 5'9" in stature from Itasca, Illinois, with the Lake Park High School. One of 2 Illinois natives, her in Clausewitz. There is a little bunt right side, little half swing bunt, I should say. Adams gets out of the circle, little toss to Trenton, and the 1-3 put out for out number 3. Takes us to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Penn State. Hawkeye softball from Clearfield.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just needs someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0 Penn State, still the advantage. 7-9 for the Hawks. Ramos, Simon, and Jackson due up. Melissa Ramos popped out to the catcher, Seidel, her first time up in the second inning. Takes the ball there out of the zone outside for ball one. 1-0 the count. Indy Lions, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Hawks have no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Right-handed pitcher, Volpe. Misses outside there for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Here to Alyssa Ramos. 5'5" freshman from Whittier, California. There's a ball fouled back. For strike 1, 2-1 the count to Ramos. Just 1 hit for the Hawks that came last half inning in the third. Off the bat of Jenna Young, who led things off. She was forced out the home. Hawkeyes left the bases loaded in that third. They've stranded 6 through 3 innings. There's ball 3 there, 3-1 the count. Penn State has left on 2 through 4 innings. This one sky high, right field. Right fielder going back, makes the catch at the warning track as she is up against the wall, but hauled it in. Reaching out, Brunson making that catch on the run. Fly ball, Ramos took to the warning track, but F9 for out number 1. That ball kept carrying. Brunson able to catch it right in front of the eye, and the Iowa softball in right center field. So 1 away, Devin Simon stands in. Takes a ball out of the zone, 1-0 the count. And there's a ball that stays up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Here to Simon. One out of the zone as well for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Simon. Here in this bottom of the 4th inning. Simon takes ball 4. That one was close. Simon had to wait. When umpires said no, ball 4 it is. 6 base on balls. Allowed by Volpe now. 1 out, 1 on. Avery Jackson will stand in. Number 9 batter in the Hawkeye order. The 3rd hitter this inning in this bottom of the 4th. So a strike called on the outside corner of the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Avery Jackson. There's strike 2 right in there. Jackson down now 0-2. Volpe looking in and ready. The 0-2 is fouled back to the netting behind home plate. Count stays at 0-2. Iowa baseball team getting another series win as they beat Michigan out in Ann Arbor earlier today. 7 straight Big Ten series wins now for the Hawkeyes. So they held off the Wolverines 3-2. This one is scattered into, going to get out of play, right side. Foul ball. 0-2 the count with one away. Runner on first is Devin Simon. This last of the fourth, Jackson flew out to Nelson in center her first time up in that second inning. This one is hit hard, deep left center field. That ball is going to be off the bottom of the wall. Rounding third, Simon, you're not going to catch her with her speed. Going into third is Jackson. And the Hawkeyes have tied the game up here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Avery Jackson with the double to left center field. Simon ties it up. One out double by Jackson. So give Avery 10th hit, 4th double on the year, and her 5th run batted in. She extends it after the throw went into the plate. She wasn't in time to get Simon. And now a new pitcher coming in here for Penn State as Volpe is done. I'll tell you about the new Penn State pitcher after this. Jenny Young stands in with one out, runner on third. Hawks and Nittany Lions tied up at 1 here in the bottom of the fourth. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hey Hawkeye fans, Callie Levine with Iowa Women's Basketball here. Your support in the stands is critical to our success on game day, but now you have another way to make a real impact. Join the Swarm today and partner with my teammates and me to service charities throughout Iowa. Together, we're making our state stronger and helping Iowa athletics become the place where we experience the thrill of winning championships. Head to iowaswarm.com for more information. Let's make a difference, Hawkeye Nation.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging, yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview Banquet Room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Hawkeyes have tied this game up here in the bottom of the fourth at 1. Their second hit of the day, Avery Jackson gets the job done. RBI double scoring Devin Simon from first after she walked with one away. Hawkeyes in business here. The runner on third. New pitcher is Abigail Britton. Abigail Britton fires the ball in there, misses out of the zone. Jenny Young got a hit up the middle her last time. Was forced out at home in the third, flew out to left in the first. The 1-0 upstairs, shoulder high, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Abigail Britton, the new pitcher for the Nittany Lions, a 5'10 freshman from LaVale, Maryland. This is a ball that misses the zone again. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Here to Jenny Young. Britton a 5.99 ERA, and there's ball 4 upstairs, shoulder high. Young will take second walk of the inning. Brings up Echo Mattiello. Britton a 6-9 mark coming in. This is her 33rd appearance. She does have 5 saves, 90 innings thrown, second on the team in that category. 110 hits given up, 81 runs, 77 earned runs. She's walked 52 now. And here is a shown bunt, pulled back. The throw down as the runner goes. A little bunt and run perhaps. Mattiello pulled it back. Runner Jackson coming in to steal. The throw is high, not in time. The Hawks lead 2-1. Young gets a stolen base. Jackson comes in to score. Runner on second base here with 1 out. 2 runs in, 2-1. Hawkeyes have the advantage. Straight up 6 o'clock. This game 56 minutes old from Iowa City. There's a ball up and in. Helmet high to Mattiello. He's heading the count now 2-1. So Britton walked 52, struck out 70 in 90 innings. He's given up 14 home runs. This ball is scattered in left field. Diving effort, gonna make the catch by the left fielder Lido. Diving grab into foul territory. Nice grab by Natalie Lido, the freshman. The F7 for out. Number 2, the throwback, getting back to second was Young. She was off the bag a bit. It's a long hit down the line. Now Rivera will stand in and takes a strike in the inside corner above the knees for strike one. 0-1 the count, 2 down. So the Hawks adding 2 runs and 1 more hit in this inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for Penn State, and a hit batter there. Rivera takes it, and she'll hustle down to first. 2 out, hit by pitch. Runners on first and second. 7th batter of the inning, Tori Bennett will stand in. Rivera caught that one on the left arm. Just above the left elbow. Appears to be okay. Bennett walked her last time and was stranded in the third. She grounded out back in the first. Hawks lead this overall series 46-21. Series started back in 1992. Hawks won that first game ever against the Nittany Lions 5-0. They won the last meeting last year 4-3. 2 years ago, I should say. 4-3 in 2023. Ball one there. 1-0 the count. Here to Bennett. Takes another ball. This time it's in there. Pitch was in there for a strike. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first and second. The 1-1. Now that pitch stays up out of the zone for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to Tori Bennett. Grounded out to the third baseman Gordon back in the first. Walked him a strander last time. This one is scattered left side. Going to be a foul ball. And we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 7th batter of this bottom of the 4th. Got a fly out to right, a walk, a double, a walk, a fly out to left, and a hit by pitch. 2 runs in on 1 hit. The 2-2 on the way. Downstairs in the dirt. Getting past the catcher, Seidel, and the runners will both move up 60 feet. Young to third, Rivera to second. And a wild pitch, and there is a strike 3. Bennett thought she earned the base on balls, but it caught the outside corner, says the home plate umpire, Miss Clark, in the backwards K for out number 3. Hawks do get 2 runs, take a 2-1 advantage into the 5th inning. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
2 runs, 1 hit, no errors.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
So much to see, so many places to experience, and nobody helps you get there like Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited. Come to our travel showcase March 13th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids. Get in on exclusive show deals, meet our travel partners, discover unique travel opportunities, and enjoy complimentary food and drinks. Just visit duagency.com or call 319-393-1359 to register. The world is yours to explore at DU Travel Showcase on March 13th.
Top of the 5th inning is here. Hawkeyes, 2 runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on in that bottom of the 4th. Take a 2-1 lead. This one is scattered down the right field line, and it's going to be up against the fence. Simon, an effort there, crashing the fence, not able to get the ball. Great effort by Devin Simon down the right field line and foul ground. Not able to get there in time. Addison Seidel, RBI ground out, back in the 2nd. In the top of the 5th. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Hawks, no errors. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for the Nittany Lions. This one's fouled up and out of play right side. For strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes. Seidel, Nelson, Waters due up for Penn State here in the first part of the 5th inning. Just 1 hit for the Nittany Lion offense so far, came in the 2nd inning. The 0-2, up and out for a ball. It's 1-2 the count. To Madison Seidel, 5'8" junior catcher from Hilltown, Pennsylvania. 1 of 5 on the roster from the home state of Pennsylvania for Penn State. Counts even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Seidel. The Lions have had just 3 runners in this game. 1 of the 1st, 1 of the 2nd, 1 of the 4th. Ball scattered into the netting behind home plate. Foul ball. We stay even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. At the top of the 5th inning, game 1 of 3. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. and Monday afternoon at 4. The 2-2. This one's skied. Right side. Simon coming on in shallow right field. Should put it away. Young was going back. Bennett coming in. Simon came from right and made the put out for out number 1. Jenna Nelson will stand in now. 1 away. Nelson flew out to Bennett and center her last time in the 2nd. Ending that top of the 2nd inning. This one is taken for a strike right down Broadway, right at the belt. Jenna Nelson. Nelson, the junior from Swedesboro, New Jersey. Ball fouled right side of the net. 0-2 the count. Here to Jenna Nelson. Top of the 5th inning. Game rolling right along. Only an hour and 4 minutes old right now. The 0-2 on the way. And that pitch is strike 3 at the knees on the inside corner. Nelson goes down looking for out number 2. That's the first strikeout of the game here for Jalen Adams. Backwards K gives us 2 away in the top of the 5th. Brings up Kaylee Walters now. Walters, a 5'6" sophomore from Philadelphia. Transfer from St. Francis. Strike 1 there. The 0-1 is taken for a strike at the knees on the outside corner. We're sitting with an 0-2 count. Here to Kaylee Walters. Two away, top of the 5th inning. Adams ready. The 0-2. Downstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adams has retired 3 in a row since the walk to Ricks with 2 outs in the 4th. For that, she retired 6 in a row. And we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kaylee Walters. Look in by Adams. Now the 2-2 on the way. And a grounder, 1 hopper right back to Adams. The toss over to Trenton and the 1-3 for out number 3. Hawks lead 2-1. Bottom of fifth we go. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Rolling right along into the bottom of the fifth inning. Hawkeyes lead 2-1. Trying to pick up their 26th win of the season and their 8th Big Ten win. Going to hang on to do so. Sujin Berry will start things off here in the last of the fifth. Berry, Trenton, and Ramos for the Hawks. Strike one there. 0-1 the count. Sujin reached on a fielder's choice, stranded back in the third. Popped out to the shortstop, Waters, your first time up in the second. Standing in here to start off the bottom of the fifth. Hawkeyes leading 2-1. There's a pitch in there for a strike right below the belt. Hitter half for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. Here to Sujin Berry. Berry was one of only 2 batters not to hit in the last inning. There's a liner into center. Nelson coming on and making the catch, the L8 for out number 1. Dahlia Trenton now will stand in with 1 away.
Number 7, Tyga Trenton.
Trenton struck out looking her last time up in the third. She walked and was stranded in the second. Here with 1 out, last of the fifth. Takes a strike on the outer half. Around the belt for strike one. 0-1 the count to Talia. 5'11", freshman from Nevada. Back in and ready. The 0-1 from Britton on the way, and it's lined in the netting above the first base Penn State dugout for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Abigail Britton in her first full inning of work. She came in to relieve Volpe with 1 out in the fourth. 0-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. Trenton goes down, the second out here in the fifth.
Number 35, Alyssa Ramos.
3 strikeouts now for the Hawkeyes. Second for Britton for swinging variety. Total, they have 1 swinging, 2 looking Ks. Alyssa Ramos standing in. Flew out to Brunson and right. Back of the fourth. Popped out to the catcher, Seidel, her first time in the second inning. Takes this one up for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. And the 2-0. Right in there. Bell high. Right down central for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Ramos. 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. 2-1. Hawks have the advantage. The 2-1 from Britton on the way. And there is strike 2. And her half below the belt. And we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Alyssa Ramos, the third batter. Bottom of the fifth. Britton working quickly. This is upstairs. Above helmet high. Ball 3. We're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A 3-2 on the way. Grounded left side, foul. Fielded by Coach Golan as he flips it to the third baseman Gordon. 3-2 on the way again to Ramos. And there is strike. It hit Ramos. So Ramos takes the hit by pitch. I'd like to see a replay of this. Let's see if Penn State, if they can challenge it here. Yeah, Crowell coming out to have a word with the umpire. She wants an explanation here. I don't think it's challengeable. Just clipped the left arm of Ramos, hit by pitch. With 2 outs.
Number 30,
Caravaca is the runner. 5'6" freshman from Davie, Florida, at first base for Ramos. Devin Simon, the batter. So 2 out, 1 on. Simon walked her last time up and scored on that hit by Jackson. First of 2 runs in the 4th. She walked and was stranded back in the 2nd. A ball here, and now another ball misses up out of the zone for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Runner on first. 2 away. Bottom of the 5th. Hawks lead 2-1. Simon back in and ready. And this one is a strike in there. At the knees for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. It is Devin Simon. 2-1 on the way. Chases that one down out of the zone. Now a snap throw down to first. Ricks keeps it in front of her. It's diving back in Caravaca. Seidel trying to keep Caravaca close at first base. 2-2 the count. 2 down. Runner on first. Last of the 5th inning with the Hawks leading 2-1. 2-2 on the way. And it's downstairs for ball 3. We're full. Simon, no plate appearance officially with those 2 walks here tonight. The 3-2. Swung on and missed. Little changer had her off balance. Simon swinging, coming up empty for strike number 3. And takes us to the 6th inning. Hawkeyes lead 2-1. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bump's Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bump's is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bump's and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bump's Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just needs someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Top of the 6th inning. Who's here as Brooke Clausewitz will lead things off for the Nittany Lions. Hawkeyes lead this ball game 2-1. First of 3 this Easter holiday weekend. And into Monday, 4 o'clock on Monday. Tomorrow now 11 o'clock because of Mother Nature. Heavy rain's supposed to be here tomorrow afternoon, so instead of 2, they've moved the start time up to 11 a.m. tomorrow we'll have it for you right here, of course, from the Hawkeye Radio Network. Here's strike one to Clausewitz, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out to Jackson at third and a fly out, and a little popper now. Getting out of the way is Adams. Jackson comes in the middle of the circle and puts it away. The pop out for out number 1. That brings up Maddie Gordon now. She's also 0 for 2. Ground out to Jackson at third and a line out to Barry at shorter last time in the third. One away, top of the 6. Hawks lead 2-1. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. And the Lions have 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors. There's a strike on the inside corner at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Maddie Gordon. Gordon, the 5'7" senior from Shenandoah, Virginia. Went to Page County High School. Foul ball near the batter's box. Got underneath of Rivera for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here to Maddie Gordon. Gordon, a .362 batter coming in. 42 hits, 35 runs knocked in. New first baseman for the Hawkeye defense is Brianna Johnson. Johnson, the 5'8" freshman from Sacramento, coming in. Defensive change for Coach Golan and company. It's Talia Trenton out of the ball game. As there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Gordon retired for out number 2. Haley Brunson will stand in. She's 0 for 1 officially. A walk in the first. Flew out to center last time in the 4th.
Number 20, Haley Brunson.
Brunson standing in, left-handed batter. The senior from Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. There's a strike in the inside corner. Off-speed pitch there by Adams. Brunson frozen. 0-1 the count. It's ball 1, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brunson. 2 away, top of the 6th inning. Hawks lead 2-1. This pitch is right in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brunson. So Brianna Johnson, the 5'8" freshman, now the first baseman. This one's off the end of the bat, left side, getting over there in foul territory. And Mattiello puts it away. The F7 for out number 3. Bottom of 6 we go. Hawks lead 2-1. This is Hawkeye softball from Clearfield.
No errors and no one left on base.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging, yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview Banquet Room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Well, the 6th inning is here. 9-1-2. Jackson, Young, and Mattiello for the Hawks, who lead this game 2-1. Avery Jackson, RBI double and scored the second of 2 runs in that 4th inning her last time up. She flew out to Nelson in center back in the 2nd, facing Britton. for the first time. Skies this one out of play right side. Foul ball, strike one. 0-1 the count to Avery Jackson. 5'3" junior from Kankakee, Illinois. Right-handed batter back in and ready. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for the Nittany Lions. Hawks have 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Britton ready, 0-1, bunting and into the net. Behind home plate for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes for Avery Jackson. Hawks have stranded 9 runners in 5 innings here today. The 0-2 down in the dirt outside. Did she go? They say yes. Jackson tried to hold up, went too far. Says the first base umpire, Matt Jacks. Looked at the replay, as she did, down in the dirt. Looking at it live, I couldn't see it. There when you look at it, the replay definitely went too far. The swinging K for out number 1. Brings up Jenny Young. Top of the order here for the Hawks with 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Penn State in the top of the 7th will have the heart of the order, 4, 5, 6. Lido, Ricks, and Barbanente. A strike and a ball to Jenny Young. She's walked, got a base hit, and flew out so far in this game. And she takes a pitch up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 down, nobody on. Last of the 6th inning. Penn State scored their run in the top of the 2nd. Hawks came back with their 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. This one is sprayed into left field. Diving effort. Nice catch by Lido. Full out extension on the dive. The L7 for out number 2. And going to have a pinch hitter here for Mattiello, it appears. And Hannah Lindsay coming on to hit. Lindsay, the 5'8" senior from Surprise, Arizona.
Now batting for the Hawkeyes, number 19, Hannah Lindsay.
So 2 outs. Lindsay will hit for Mattiello here in the 2nd spot of the order against Britton. And Lindsay takes a pitch at the knees, inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Hannah Lindsay. Transfer from New Mexico State. And there's a ball that misses the zone for ball 1. We're even 1-1 the count. Hannah Lindsay, 83 at-bats on the season, a .277 average, 23 hits. 21 runs knocked in with 3 home runs. All taken down there for ball 2. 2-1 the count to Hannah Lindsay. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2 away, nobody on. Hawks leading 2-1, trying to hang on for their 26th win of the year and 8th Big Ten win, looking for their 7th home victory here at Pearl Field. All 3 there, it's 3-1. Lindsay back in and ready, the 3-1. Takes that one for a strike on the outer half. Around the knees, and we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2. Grounder left side foul. Fielded in foul ground by Gordon. And we'll do the 3-2 pitch all over again coming up. Lindsay back in and ready. The 3-2 on the way. That's a foul ball back to the padding behind home plate. Stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-2 on the way. This one's hit down the left field line. Running grab in foul territory by Lido. And the Hawkeyes retired here in the 6th. As we go to the 7th inning, Hawks trying to hang on. leading 2-1. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Proud partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
So why do I need vaccinations?
If I don't get vaccinated, how sick can I get?
Can I get multiple vaccines at once?
What's done to make sure vaccines are safe?
It's important to address your concerns about vaccines. Just make sure you get answers from people you can trust. Ask your doctor or healthcare provider about vaccinations, because they know you and they'll always put your health first. A message from Iowa Department of Health and Human Services.
We've reached the top of the 7th inning. Hawkeyes trying to hang on with the 2-1 advantage. It'll be Liddell, Ricks, and Barbanente due up for the Nittany Lions. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors for Penn State. Hawks have 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Quick moving game. Just shy of an hour and a half old. Hawkeyes trying to close it out. Saturday night contest. This ball is skied. Right side. Foul territory. Going to get out of play. Here the bleachers on the right side. As foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 the count. And Natalie Liddell. Now Coach Golan coming out to have a word with the home plate umpire, Chelsea Clark. Not sure what the issue is here. Coach Golan taking a handful of softballs back from the umpire. She went in the dugout and got different softballs. So 0-1 the count. Liddell grounded out to short of the 4th. Grounded out back to Adams in the 1st. Right-handed batter. Outside for a ball there. We're even 1-1. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Adams a long look in and ready. The 1-1 on the way. Fouled up and out of play right side. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. On the way from Adams. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. The Hawks are 2 outs away.
Number 6, Megan Ricks.
Megan Ricks would stand in now. Ricks walked and was stranded her last time of the 4th. Got that double to center. Lone hit of the game. Given up by Adams in the 2nd inning. She came around to score on the ground out by Seidel. So 1 away. Here in the top of the 7th. Showing bunt, pulling back, taking low for a ball, 1-0. So Megan Ricks. Adams a long look in, now ready for the 1-0 offering. And there is a ball that just misses down for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Here to Megan Ricks. Barbanente waiting in the on-deck circle. Ball fouled. Left the dish for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Here to Ricks. That's the only hit, the only run scored of the game for the Indy Lions. A 2-1 on the way. There's a grounder, hot shot down the first base line. That's a fair ball. Ricks will turn first, going to second, slide in to throw, hits her from Simon, and she's on with a double down the line. 1-out variety here in this 7th inning. Second double of the game. 1-out variety. Ricks has her 9th double of the year, 42nd hit now in the season, and the tying run is out at second base.
Number 1, Michaela Arbenenti.
For the Nittany Lions. So Michaela Arbenenti standing in, right-handed batter. Swings on and lifts it into shallow right center field. Bennett is there. No chance for Ricks to tag up. The F8. Hawkeyes have one more out to get. Runner on second, 2 away. Madison Seidel stands in. RBI ground out her last time in the second. She flew out to right, back in the 5th. Right-handed batter, Seidel. Adams 1 out to get. To pick up her 19th win of the year. Jalen going for her 14th complete game of the season as well. There's ball 1 up and out. 1-0 the count, 2 down, runner on second. 2-1 Hawkeyes lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Right-handed batter Seidel back and ready, and she crushes this one in the net right side. Above the first base Penn State dugout for strike 1, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 4th batter here in this top of the 7th inning for Penn State. Adams 1-1 pitch is a grounder, diving effort by Young. The throw is gonna be in time. Got her girl. What a play by Jenny Young. The bouncer, and now Penn State is gonna review it here. Coach Adriana Baguetta saying we need to have this looked at, as the runner stayed at third. Right now it's a 4-3 ground out for out 3 to end the game, but we're going to have our first review of the day, is no doubt about it. Penn State, why would you not? You have a challenge. It was close enough. And looking at the replay, let's see here. Ball's in the glove. Right foot's on the bag before the foot touches from the Nittany Lion runner. It appears, from my angle on the replay camera from the Big Ten Plus monitor in front of us. Johnson hitting the ball with their foot on the bag, and the call should stand, should be an out, and this ball game should be over. What a play by Jenny Young at second. Backhanded stab just a couple feet away from the second base bag. Twirled and knew she had to hurry. Threw it. It was a bouncer, and they stay with it. They can hear the Hawkeye crowd. And final it is. The Hawkeyes get the win. 1 hour and 35-minute ball game here tonight. As the Hawkeyes with the victory. 2-1. Take a timeout. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food. Express Midwest is Iowa's locally owned and operated ground transportation specialists who have served Iowa City for more than 37 years. With a selection of chauffeured black cars, limos, sprinters, and buses, they have solutions for all your transport needs. Check out their website to find a full list of services, rates, and more at expressmidwest.com. That's expressmidwest.com.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bent grass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging, yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Bunker's Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic Greenview Banquet Room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Different people have different needs. Delta Dental of Iowa has affordable dental and vision coverage that meets you where you are. Small business on a budget? We have options with no employer costs. Traditional Medicare plans don't cover dental, but we do. And if you can't get benefits at work, you can buy direct from us. Plus, we give back to your community. Visit sharinghealthysmiles.com and choose Delta Dental. For your smile, for your health, for your community.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just needs someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
John Swisher back with you one final time here on this Saturday night. Hawkeyes get the win. 2-1. Exciting fashion as they improve the record 26-16 in 42 games played. They move to 8-6 now. 8th place in the Big Ten Conference and a record of 7-4 in home contests. Nittany Lions fall to 20-22, 6-8 in the Big Ten. 11th place coming in here to today and 1-8 in road games. Hawkeyes, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 9 runners left on. They also took 9 free passes, 7 walks and 2 at-batters, struck out 4 times. Gets the pitching of Volpe and Britton, 2 swinging and 2 looking. For Penn State, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 3 runners stranded, 3 strikeouts, 2 swinging, 1 looking, and 2 walk batters. In a game that lasted 1 hour and 35 minutes here tonight from Pearl Field in Iowa City. So the Hawkeyes take the series lead 1-0 with game 2 coming up tomorrow. Right now, it has been moved to 11 a.m. Comes to the weather forecasted here tomorrow afternoon in the Iowa City area. Heavy rains expected, so hoping to get it in without any severe weather rain coming tomorrow. And getting it in before the heavy rain comes anyway. As 11 a.m. start time coming up tomorrow morning for Game 2 of the series. Game 3 slated for 4 o'clock on Monday afternoon. Hawkeyes get the win. 2-1. They improve their record to 26-16 here in this game. The last 1 hour and 35 minutes. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Saturday night. Early happy Easter, everybody. John Swisher saying so long now. This has been Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeye Softball has been brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the new Hy-Vee Perks membership. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Oak Knoll Retirement Community. Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by Mediacom, home of extreme and 1 gig internet speeds. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited, the official travel partner of the Hawkeyes. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.